Well, a soon-to-be world record holder landed in Casper last night on his journey home, a journey that has taken him to several countries on several continents.
All while spreading the awareness of his mission to help others, K2's David Furtado has the details on this incredible feat and cause.
An Instagram littered with aerial photos of the world only tell part of the story of a pilot on a mission to set a record and help a summer camp with each landing.
My name is Mason Andrews, and I'm currently the youngest pilot to fly across the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, and in a few days I'll be the youngest pilot to circumnavigate the world solo.
Mason, who's been flying for 41 days now, is beating the current world record holder Lachlan Smart by nearly 2.5 months. Did we mention that Mason is only 18 and a half years old? That plane was built in 1976 and passed down in his family. Now it's Mason behind the yoke, adding to the plane's story, kind of like a family Honda.
Has really great range, comfort, can carry a lot of weight, which is used for fuel in this case. And it's done me a lot of good on this trip, so I'm glad to have it.
While the world record acclaim might be enough for some, it's the other part of the story that's the true feat. Mason is raising money for med camps of Louisiana, a close connection for Mason, who's worked there for 2 years. It's a summer camp for kids with special needs and disabilities, free of charge, thanks to donors, and in part to Mason, who's helped spread the word.
I know they need money, and I had a really unique opportunity to help them out, and we've been able to raise almost $30,000 throughout this trip for med camps.
That $30,000, enough to send 30 kids to the camp for the summer. Mason is doing all of this while completing online classes.
I plan on being a commercial pilot. I don't know, doing what. I might fly bush planes up in Alaska, or I might fly for the airlines. I don't really know yet, but that's the plan.
Mason had charted a lot of places for his flight, from Canada to Russia and even the Philippines, but being behind bars, not on the agenda.
I was arrested by the Italian Air Force for an emergency landing at an Air Force base.
Despite the brief lockup, it was actually Mother Nature that put up the real fights.
Over the Indian Ocean, where I went through a pretty big thunderstorm and was in hail for a few minutes, and that took a large portion of the paint off the leading edges of the wings, the elevator, and off the front of the airplane. And that was definitely a nervous few minutes for me.
Long flights leave plenty of room for isolation, something Mason says he just had to push through.
Usually didn't have any choice. When you're over the Indian Ocean, you can't just land it.
Mason will complete the feat at the end of this week, where he will reunite with his family and take over the world record. In Casper, David Furtado, K2 News.
And if you would like to help Mason's cause, you can donate to Med Camps Louisiana by